Good morning, everybody. I am here today in Boca Raton, Florida. I'm fortunate enough that my friend Chandler, who I work with, he lives over here in Boca Raton. So me, Tommy, Tyler from Visa Property Management, and Chandler also works at Visa Property Management. We are down here in Florida for the weekend. We came for Friday to Sunday morning. And I'm just sitting out here. The guys are still sleeping. It's like 7 a.m. I'm sitting out here and I'm just thinking about how did I get here, and also like what am I going to do today while I'm here? Like, we have a lot of work to get done. This definitely isn't a vacation. This is more of a work trip and, kind of just being together, getting things done in the same room, and just thinking about what is ahead and what can we accomplish in these next few months. Like, what does the summer look like? What does the fall look like? There's so many changes that are happening, so much business that's coming in, big business, smaller end business, but what are we going to do? How is Smiley Impact going to be changed in the next few months? How is Visa going to be changed? And then I also have to think, how are all of my other clients? What's the method? Like, if I've been shooting for a client for over a year and a half, what am I changing? Am I staying the same? What do I got to do to make sure that I'm pushing the envelope for them on the marketing side and making sure that they're getting a return on their investment pretty much at the end of the day? So I'm really excited to be here. I'm excited about this trip, and I was just sitting here having my coffee. I'm pretty much always the first one awake, no matter where I am. I've always been a morning person, and I'm just like, man, what am I going to get done today? I know we're going to go over to the Starbucks that's in like Miser Park, and I'm thinking of like the power of the visualization, because when you wake up and you're not really sure of like what you're going to get done in the day or what you want to accomplish in the day, I pretty much just sit here and I just like picture myself doing different things. So for example, I'm here, I know the area that we're going to today, I've been there before. I can kind of envision what the vibe is and who's going to be there, and like how much space am I going to have? Like, all these things I feel like come into play. So as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of these things, and I'm just picturing myself getting every single task that I have on my list done, and like literally picturing myself and imagining myself getting those things done in a 2-minute span in my brain, but that will probably be like a 5-hour span at the Starbucks, or a 4 to 5 hour span at the Starbucks. So it's like, if I don't do that, when I get to the Starbucks, I'm not going to remember, exactly what it's like. I'm not going to remember exactly what I need to do. I'm not going to just walk in and already get the things that I need to get done. And I've been doing that a lot lately, because sometimes you just get lost. Like, you don't know exactly what you need to do because you're not picturing yourself doing it, or you're refusing to picture yourself doing it because maybe you think that's going to change you, or maybe you think that, it's not the right thing to do, or it might be too spiritual to envision yourself doing things. Like, I don't think that envisioning yourself accomplishing things that you wrote down at one point or another, or that you agreed to at one point or another, I don't think that that's too spiritual. I don't even think you need to take it there. I think it's really more of like a discipline thing, which I struggle with a lot in all different areas, is discipline, and like writing every single thing down, tracking every single metric, like whatever it is. I'm definitely not the best at that, but I know how to accomplish the things that I write down, because I'm just picturing myself doing them and making sure that I'm getting it done. So I'm just like thinking about that and sitting here envisioning, and then I'm like, man, like, let me do my daily, kind of like affirmations. I definitely don't do it every single day. Again, discipline. But when I do it, I feel so much better. I feel like the affirmation that I use pretty much on a daily basis, once I discovered that affirmation, my life pretty much did change around, and my mindset was just much different, and it just kind of allowed me to understand what's going on in my brain, and like, what do I need to eliminate from my mindset, and what do I need to bring into my mindset. So with that, I'll just end with my daily affirmation. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, cynicism, and fear by developing love for all humanity, because I know that a negative attitude toward others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I believe in them and in myself. I will go towards the light of my abundance and not make myself small to feed anyone's fears. Only grow as much as my abundance wants me to grow, which will feed my own and everybody's love. I have been saying that for about 3 years straight, and I just really do feel like I have eliminated fear and cynicism and selfishness and all these things that were kind of like low on the totem pole of feeling good. I do feel like they're gone, and I feel like the more you say it, the more you understand it, and the more you live that out. So, let me know what you think of that. Let me know if you have any daily affirmations that you do on a daily basis. And yeah, visualize your life, visualize what you want to get done. I guarantee you that you will get it done and you will become successful. I'm not saying I'm successful. I'm definitely not even close to where I want to be at all. But all I know is that I do have control of my mindset, and everybody can have control of their mindset. It's just got to take it one day at a time and you make it happen. That's it. Cheers.